What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nerd Culture Wrestling. Here we are starting off with a tournament to decide our inaugural champions. First, we've got the Nat20 Championship. That will be our big world championship. As you can see, we've got John Duncan against Jay Philly in the first match. So, let's get right into it. Nerd Culture Wrestling, NCW, is an offshoot of GTO Wrestling that a friend and I were doing for the last year or so. He doesn't want to do that anymore, so we split off, did a little brand split, so to speak, and this is the show. So, coming to the ring, we have John Duncan. And he's looking pretty good shape, considering he's been on break for 6 months or so. Got a wonderful crowd out there tonight. Packed stadium. Mostly packed. So, these are all, this tournament's going to be all singles matches, regular one fall. Nothing special there. And then we've got the Women's Championship, the tag, or the Women's Championship tournament, the tag tournament, and the mid-card title tournament. And each of those will be up in, the coming weeks. I think the women's should be up first, then tag, then mid-card title. Oh, and it's Jay Philly dressed in his MVR gear. I guess you got to represent the colors, even if the group's not necessarily. I have the whole squad, so they're here. MVR, I have most of MVR. But it's nice to see them making an appearance. Jay Philly playing to the crowd. Got kind of that mysterious fighter vibe going on. Come on, just get in the ring already. You slow son of a bitch. Alright, looks like we are ready to start. John Duncan's jogging in place, getting ready to fight. And here we go. Ooh, start off with an Irish whip into the turnbuckle, into the corner. Jacob's really starting off kind of slow, but John Duncan is not. Ooh, he's taunting. That's a little early for that, John. Oh, just beating his head in. Cave in that skull. Good old American brutality from your boy John Duncan. Nice suplex there. Solid. Solid fundamentals from Big JD. And I'm assuming that's a suplex too. Celebrate my ignorance. Irish whip into the ropes and into a German. Oh, come on, John. Now's not the time to taunt. You just started. And Jay Philly is just slow to get anything going. And by slow, I mean he hasn't gotten anything. Oh, there's a little bit of offense. Yeah. Just keep kicking his... Yeah, just throw him back in. Don't win by count out, because that's, that's kind of cheap. A suplex reminiscent of Chad Gable. One could say. Ooh, nice drop kick after the Irish whip into the ropes. Working on them legs. Smart move. Ooh, early pin. Kicks out. Of course he does. Oh no, what's he doing? That was something. Doesn't seem like he hit John Duncan much, but, whatever. Oh, working on that back. Just stretching it out. Stretch out that spine. Little chiropractor visit never killed anybody. Oh, dropped him into the... Is it Snake Eyes? Dropped him into the turnbuckle. That'll be painful even with the cover. Ooh, high risk move here from Jay Philly and a moonsault. I want to say. Yeah, moonsault. An O'Connor roll into a suplex. Goes for the pin. And he kicks out. Oh, of course he kicks out. It's way too early for that, Jay Philly. Again, not the time to be taunting. Drop kick off the second rope. Solid work. Right into the skull. You don't need a skull, right? Those aren't important. Nice little leg drop there. Really working on the head. Which I guess, if you're going to do it. Another drop into the turnbuckle. Head and back area. That seems to be where most of the work gets done. You can crack their skulls and dislocate their spines. It makes the pin easier, I suppose. Oh, Jay Philly with the suplex from the top rope. Suplex, maybe. I don't know. I'm clearly an idiot. Oh, goes for the armbar. Is it going to work? Whoa, Jay Philly made John Duncan tap out in the first round. In like five minutes of match time. Wow. Absolutely absurd. Yeah, we already saw the replays. Celebrate your win, young man, and you're moving on. Okay. What do we have next? After a thrilling round 1 match for the Nat20 championship. We've got Hair Blonde against Daddy Derek, newcomer Daddy Derek. I think we all know Hair Blonde from the GTO days. Kind of a Nazi. Kind of just a, entirely a Nazi. Daddy Derek, he's a new guy. I've rarely seen him before, but he looks like he's got some kind of Japanese robe type thing going on there. Some samurai arm protection, arm plates, gauntlets. Those are the words. English is tough. This match starting off with a lot of offense by Hair Blonde. Like a lot of offense. Wow, it is. Wow. Just missing with a couple of strikes there. Oh yeah, work that gut. Work his big gut, I guess. I don't know. It's not the worst strategy, I suppose. This little running senton there. It has been all Hair Blonde so far. Just everything. And it looks like that'll continue for a while. So it's going to be interesting to see how everybody handles this. We've got some interesting personalities clashing. I don't think we've seen much like this from GTO wrestling, at least. I think this will be fresh, hopefully fresh enough. Ooh, into the steel barricade. And that's another thing. NCW, looks like they've got kind of a small, really homegrown sort of independent style to their ring and arena setup. Ooh, it's that Carl? Is that Carl Anderson? WWE and New Japan and TNA star Carl Anderson. Well, this was a mistake. Who let him in here? Oh, ooh, Daddy Derek gets a nice super kick in while Hair Blonde is distracted. I don't know how I feel about my match being interfered with in such a way. But it looks like it's all back under control. Daddy Derek is, he took full advantage of that. Oh, now he's taunting. That's great. But he's still in control. He took over well and good after that one. He's even got the little wooden sandals. Ooh, those must hurt to get stomped with, you know? Because they've got the little, like, wooden block, kind of. So it's like they're like sharper corners to you get hit with. That's something. But he's really just working everything. He's not focusing on any one body part or area. Oh, he's got him up on the top rope. What's he going for? Oh, that looks kind of dangerous. It's stupidly dangerous, I might add. Oh, kicks out. Skill right there. I don't know if I'd kick out of that. And again, I'm a weak, infantile baby boy. Daddy Derek just back to the stomping. Boom. He's got that elite second rope offense, I suppose you could say. I don't know if you could say that. He's really only ever done the one move. Probably. But he's going to town after that well-timed distraction by Carl Anderson. Or Doc Gallows, or whatever the crap he's called these days. Really just a nice little Kevin Owens inspired offense here. I see a lot of similar types of it. Ooh, go for the pin. 2. Oh, wow. Newcomer Daddy Derek with a 3 count in a 5-minute match, 6-minute match. Gets the pin on Hair Blonde, the truest Nazi. Yeah, celebrate your win, big boy. You've earned it. Alright, next up we've got Passer and the Final Solution. Passer's gone through a bit of a renaissance, I guess you could say, since his time in GTO wrestling. He's got new digs. Looks like he's got new hair. He's a little more built now. Really playing up some sort of a Roman type ethereal presence. Then you've got the Final Solution, big ol' Nazi boy. He's about the same. He's a big ol' Nazi boy with an ugly bowl cut and some hideous eyebrows, or a hideous eyebrow. Can't tell because of the aforementioned ugly bowl cut. So, how is this gonna go? Let's just say Passer is a heavily, definitely considered the underdog. The Final Solution is a heavy favorite here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Final Solution probably didn't lose too many matches back in GTO. Not saying he was undefeated, but he didn't. I don't think he lost more than 2, if he did lose any. Oh boy. We're in Omaha, Nebraska. JK, that's a lie. Got Passer walking to the ring. Yeah, he's really just glowing out of everywhere. That's something, I suppose. The crowd is really, really popping off for him. That'll be something. Alright, let's... Yeah, flex for him, big guy, little guy. Yeah, he's really built himself up over the 6-month break. I'm not saying he did it illegitimately, but that's quite an improvement for 6 months. And here he comes, walking to the ring. The biggest, nastiest, ugliest, dirtiest son of a bitch we've got. The Final Solution. An actual Nazi. Like a real life, honest to God, help me Nazi. How is this gonna go? Is the Nazi gonna win? Nazi didn't win last time. The Nazis are 0 for 1 right now. I would prefer to keep that 0 in place. And we're off. Oh, just look at that size difference. Yeah, the Final Solution's really... He is really taking the offense to Passer this time. Which is not unexpected. Man, Passer is just not fighting back here. It's a little sad, just watching a skinny little guy get beat up like that. And here, oh, running power slam. 1, 2, 3. Oh God, that was a quick match. Disappointingly quick. How? Oh, okay. Now we've got Gitaran against Dantes. Promises to be a good one. Both are high quality fighters. Gitaran, no idea. But Dantes. Pretty sure Dantes defeated Brock Lesnar in the GTO Super Tournament that never ended. That was a mistake, not ever finishing that tournament. But, you know, money dried up. Finances were a problem. Of course, they always are. So let me see right here. So yeah, final solution, 2-0. He was undefeated. Make that 3-0 now in his career, I suppose. Neither of our two wrestlers here have ever been champions, so this will be the first. This tournament will be their first opportunity. Got Nasty Boy Gitaran strutting to the ring like he owns the place. Or like he's, you know, at any level important. I think he's a little full of himself. And now we've got Big Nasty himself, Dantes. And boy, Dantes came late to GTR Wrestling, but boy was he a sight to behold, I guess you could say. I mean, just look at him. He's a physical specimen, and he backs that up in the ring. And is it just me, or is he filled out quite a bit since the days of yore, as it were? Alright, looks like we're going to get this match started. Gitaran starting off with some solid offense. Really just taking it to Dantes. Oh no. He's got him in the middle. Oh, that'll work on the throat. Oh, taunting? Really? Gitaran? You're better than that. Going for a sharpshooter. Really early. But, you know, Dantes does have that injured. Wow. I mean, I knew his legs were bad after the couple of knee injuries, but I didn't think he'd get taken out that quick. Gitaran moves on, I suppose. Moving on. And so ends the first round. Gitaran won. Daddy Derek won. The Final Solution won. You know? Let's check the standings. Oh, Jay Philly also won. Yep. So next we've got Jay Philly against Daddy Derek. So next up, in the first wrestling match of round 2 of the Nat20 Championship Tournament, we've got Jay Philly against Daddy Derek. I would say these two had maybe the toughest first round. Toughest first rounds, possibly. John Duncan, of course, lost to Jay Philly in the first round. John Duncan's a really, really brutal competitor. One of the best fighters we had at GTO. So it's, it really says a lot about Jay Philly that he was able to take down such a beast of a man. Daddy Derek, of course, a newcomer to the wrestling scene. He beat Hair Blonde, the truest of Nazis, in the last round, first round, previous round. So this will certainly be a fun fight. Well, hopefully. It could fail, though. You never know. Jay Philly, of course, had one reign with the GTO Internet Championship. Lasted for 4 days. And he had one defense. Pretty solid. And it looks like he is keeping the MVR Forceful Uprising faction stable going. Who knows who it'll be with? Well, we know who it'll be with. Same people as usual, minus Hi-Ho. Anyway, enough about that. Let's welcome Daddy Derek out to his second ever NCW match. Dressed like a samurai, but he's white. That's cultural appropriation. Cultural appropriation is a myth and a sham. Come on. Fat ass. Oh, he's hairy too. Fat and hairy. This will be something. This will be something. Oh, Jay Philly starting off with the solid offense. Really, what you want to do when you're fighting a big guy like Daddy Derek, you got to work on the legs. I mean, you should do that with everybody, but especially the big guys. If they can't support their frame, they're just gonna crumple. But it is just all Jay Philly right now. 100%. Oh, he's got him in a... Oh, he's not going to powerbomb him into the corner. Okay. Oh, he's working on that back. Good to see Daddy Derek finally getting some offense in. Oh, throws him out. Suicide dive? Definitely a dangerous and risky proposition. But with a frame like Derek's, you just... Oh, he just slams his head into the metal barricade. I have a feeling NCW is going to be a fairly brutal organization. There is going to be blood every show. Oh, goes for the pin. And it doesn't even get a 1 count. Does not even get 1. Oh, he's got him in a submission hold. Is he gonna tap? Is Jay Philly gonna tap? He does not tap. Yeah, you might have just been taunting a little too soon there, buddy. Again with the taunting when your guy's right there. We may be brutal, but we're also not that smart, apparently. Oh boy, working on them arms. See, that's how you taunt. You taunt when they're writhing around in pain, not when they're standing behind you. Oh. Yeah, of course not. Glad they caught that rope break. Again with the taunting. Every time. It just makes no sense. Serves no purpose. It's barely psychological. But, you know, Jay Philly's really taking control now. Ooh, and O'Connor roll into a bridging German suplex. 2, 3. Oh boy. The newcomer, Daddy Derek's run for the title ends here at the hands of Jay Philly, who's moving on to the finals. That'll be something. Let's see who he gets to fight. Let's see who his opponent will be. Alright, now we've got the final solution against Getaran in the second match of the second round. Winner will go on to face Jay Philly for the Nat20 championship. It's a pretty big deal, probably, hopefully. Championships tend to be a big deal. Who's gonna face Jay Philly for the strap? The inaugural. Who will be the inaugural GTO champion? And who will be the inaugural #1 contender? That's the phrase. I don't know. Maybe that's not how I'll do it. I'm not sure yet. I've still got, like 3 more episodes to figure out. But this'll be something. Getaran's very technically gifted. Final Solution is quite a brawler. Quite tough. Quite the man. Alright. Here we are in New Orleans, Louisiana. Got the Final Solution walking to the ring. Flexing his muscles, showing off to the crowd that probably hates him because he's a Nazi. I don't know, they seem to be something. Something is happening. My god, look at that bowl cut. That's just hideous. Just terrible. Just an ugly person, inside and out. But he thinks he's all that. He thinks he's hot stuff. Well, let me tell you something, boyo. You probably are. Who knows? Look at that smirk. Well, it's your boy Getaran. Stroll into the ring like he too is hot stuff. Really working it up in this high school gymnasium. Bit of a step down. Oh, but Getaran starting off quick with some offense. Irish whip into the ropes, and nothing comes of it. Oh, and again, nothing, just nothing. Oh, a missed drop kick. Great. Nice little back and forth here, though. I mean, Final Solution's not getting any offense in, but he's getting some. He had a couple of reversals and stuff. What's it gonna be from Getaran? Is he just gonna keep it up? I mean, you really gotta keep the pressure on if you're gonna beat someone like the Final Solution, you know? Oh, work that arm. TFS. Team 4-star. The Final Solution. I feel terrible making that joke. Come on. Do something this time. Oh, nothing. Nothing comes of it. Again, wow. Oh, they're both really working each other's arms, which I guess maybe there's something to it. Got him in the the tree of wisdom or whatever they call it. I don't know. Oh, got him in a submission. That's not quite a camel clutch, but it doesn't matter because he didn't tap. Oh, nice little neck breaker, I'm assuming. My ignorance is really showing. Yeah, no, you gotta do a lot more to get a pin. Especially against the Final Solution. Again, really working those arms. But also the head and body, so you know, it evens out, I guess. Just keep slamming his head into the turnbuckle. Well, Getaran looks like he's in control. Oh, working the knees, the legs too. I guess he's not really working anything if he's working everything. You know? But yeah, Getaran is fully in control right now. Oh, rough. It's kind of weird. You'd think the Final Solution would get a bit more offense in, you know? 1, 2, kick out. Of course. You're going to have to really, really work to get him down. Might take 1 finisher, might take 2 finishers. Could take 3, who knows? But it'll take a lot. A lot more than just a couple of strikes. A lot more than some basic offense. But this is a start. Setting him up for something off the top rope. Oh, no, not quite. Really? You're going with the taunts? I mean, at least your opponent stayed down. Oh, he's going for a sharpshooter. Oh no. Will he tap? Oh! Getaran makes the final solution tap out to a sharpshooter in like just under 4 minutes. 5 minutes. My timing is off. Wow. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. Alright, so we've got Jay Philly versus Getaran. Winner will be the first ever NCW Nat20 championship. Nat20 champion. Yeah, the first winner will be the championship. He'll be, yeah. No, the first winner will be the champion. The winner will be the first champion. But it's been a hard-fought tournament. We've got two great competitors fighting for the belt, the strap, the gold, whatever you want to call it. This is what's on the line. Reputation is on the line. Neither of these men, I think, have been champions for any real important length of time over at GTO. They've both been internet champions, I believe, but not for long. And I think Getaran was a short time GTO champion. But again, it just wasn't too memorable. Or it wasn't memorable enough. Yeah, let me look. I'm pretty sure Getaran was a GTO champion at some point, but he's not in the lineage that Mark drew up. But Jay Philly was a one-time internet champion for 4 days. So, not very long. Not very memorable. And here he comes, strolling to the ring. Looking very serious in his powder blue garb. Got those Brock Lesnar MMA gloves rolling. This will be a match for the ages. Guaranteed. Probably. I mean, I guarantee it, but, I could be wrong. And here comes the man, the myth, the Getaran. Still never found out what happened to his family, I don't think. Pretty sure the SS killed them. But, I mean, we never found out, why or anything beyond that. Maybe he's given up. Oh, there's the strap. Why is our ref wearing a WWE uniform? That's preposterous. Getaran starting off with some quick offense, as he is known to do. Wow, he's really just taking it to Jay Philly. Working the arms and chest. Is he gonna do anything this time? Oh no, just nothing. Every time they do it, every time they do something with an Irish whip or a rope rebound type thing, it just fails. Just fails incredibly fast. Now he's working the legs too. He's working everything but the head. Which again, if you're working everything, are you really working anything? I don't know. It all depends on how you want to define those terms. If you want to define working as just doing damage to, or specifically focusing on above others, it's up to you. But yeah, Jay Philly has just not gotten any offense in. I don't know what's up with him. I was hoping for big things when I drafted him, but right now, in this admittedly small sample size, it just doesn't look like he's got the energy. Maybe he needs to get back into shape. They've all been on a 6-month break. It's got to be tough. And of course he kicks out. Good that he kicks out. He's got defense even if he doesn't have offense. Throw him into the corner and just hook his legs. Yeah, don't. I don't think Jacob's even gotten a single strike in. Oh. Just drops him nose first into the turnbuckle. That's gotta hurt. Going for a pin off of that, okay. One. Of course he kicks out. This is a disgrace. Jay Philly has not gotten any offense in. Do I regret signing him? Not yet, but he's not helping. I mean, we've got a full enough roster that we can have everybody. Everybody gets one match a month, basically. Yeah, rope break. Good. Not very good ring awareness by Getaran there. But it is what it is. Oh, yeah, nice DDT kind of thing. Oh, he's going for a spine buster. Oh. That should be enough to put him away. I don't know how anyone can come back from that. One, two, three. Oh, dear God. Getaran himself is the inaugural NCW, that is Nerd Culture Wrestling, Nat20 champion. That's something, That is something. Yeah, don't celebrate. Just get over it.